Hello guys and welcome back. So today we're going to see the Newton law of motion. In that law we are try to find or try to prove this equation, that is final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration into time. Okay, so let's get started. How we can prove it. Okay, let me take one example. Okay, so I would like to represent that example in form of graph. All right, so I'll take this graph where we have x-axis and we have y-axis. Okay, in that x-axis I'll denote or represent this x-axis as a time and y-axis as a velocity. Okay, y-axis as a velocity. Now what I can do, I'll just let me quickly erase this one. And not now what I can do, at initially I do have zero velocity and zero time. For example, I do have some initial velocity, that is u, and after that I change my velocity to some another velocity that is greater than u, that is final velocity, where u is initial velocity and v is final velocity. Okay, all right. So, and I just wanted to indicate here time taken from this u. At initial velocity I do have time 0. To reach from initial velocity to final velocity I spend time, that is t, and t is time. Okay, all right. Now what I can do, I just connect all those dots and try to find exact path. So this is my exact path. Let me indicate it with different ink. This is my exact path. Change of speed with respect to time. Okay, and what I can do, I'll just indicate some of the point with some alphabet, so we can easily indicate those point. Okay, so what I can do, that 0 point I will indicate it with O. This point I will indicate it with capital D. This point I will indicate it with the capital C. This point I'll indicate as a B. At this point I'll indicate it as A, and this point I will indicate it with capital E. Okay, this is all structure we have. Okay, now if I want to say something about the alphabetical structure and with respect to velocity, so in that case what will be my v? My v should be from O to C, that is OC. What is my initial velocity? That is O to D, that is OD. Okay, what is now my time? That is T. Okay, what is my time? That is O to E, that is OE. All right. Okay, so now come back to our concept that we have seen in form of acceleration. All right, let's see what is the acceleration. Acceleration is nothing but change in velocity with respect to time. Change in velocity, that is final velocity upon initial velocity upon time. Okay, so what I can do here, and this is A. this is vu upon t. If I want to indicate all of this in one structure, so if I put this nomenclature over here, then A is OC minus OD upon OE. Okay, so if you wanted to see that in the structure, so that structure look like OC this all minus this, that mean what will get this, that is what will get DC. Okay, and what is the DC? DC is nothing but this. If you can see this with respect to time, what is this? Change in velocity with respect to this time, all right. Now if you do some cross multiplication, what you will get? AT v minus u. Can I write it with this way? Yes, I can write. What I can do, I'll just replace my right side of equal to the left side, and then I'll just add this u at both sides, and then what you have, your final output, that is v is equal to AT plus u, that is v is equal to u plus AT. This is your proof, this is your structure. So in exam, if somebody or any question you can see around it, you have to explain it by this way. If you want to indicate here by definition of acceleration. So this is all proof you have to explain in detail in your examination. In this case, I don't think anything is missing, and I don't think examiner have any kind of chance to cut your score or cut your marks. Okay, so this is all we do. In next session, we are going to prove another law of motion, that is S is equal to ut plus half at square and v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This two. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Have a good day. Bye.